Hey guys, Jerry here, and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband. We are finally at peace with the Nords, which means that there is now a feast being held at Rama Castle, and my presence has been requested. So, I have a quest now to wed my betrothed, and, well, yeah, that's gonna happen now. As you can hear, I've turned on the music for this. I actually don't know if there is sort of a special music to the whole wedding thing. But I guess we'll find out. So, yeah, go to the Lord's Hall and join the feast. Look at all these people. Let me get in first person here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's actually quite nauseating. Alright, I'll stop doing that. Hello, miss. In a short while we shall be married. However, I should point out that in the remaining few days it's customary for us to not speak too much together. Well, alright. But this is supposed to be our marriage, so where is the proud stepdad here? And oh, I actually clicked one time too many. Anyway, my husband, I hereby pledge to be your wife, to stand with you in good times and bad. May the heavens smile upon us and bless us with children, livestock, and land. I don't think we can actually make children in this game. And this just seems like a cop-out. I pledge the same. Yeah, whatever she said. Let us be husband and wife. Let us be together. I now declare you and Mushira Sahara to be your husband and wife. Go now to the chamber prepared for you, and we shall make arrangements for your bride to join your liege's court at Halmar. And now we get the cutscene in a completely different castle. Look at all the people who turned up in their finest dresses, even the men in their dresses. I'm just kind of puzzled by the fact that we all of a sudden, you know, changed castle. It's quite, although, is that... Wait. Is that actually me? Do I have that beard? Was that my beard? It's kind of bad when you don't even remember what your own beard looks like. Alright, so you see the banner of your father-in-law. Not just my friend, but my father-in-law. Alright, hold on, let me just quickly see here. Nope, that was most definitely not me. I was wondering because I don't have clothes that nice. That could not have been me. Alright, well... I guess that's the wedding then. There was a bit of music I noticed, but not really a lot. Why are you up there? When this is his castle, I don't know. So, yeah, that's kind of odd. Anyway, we are married now, which means that if we should actually be able to leave here and go back home to Halmar. And from there on, we should be able to find our wife. Like, I think she pretty much teleports instantly. So, this feast is over for my sake. The Sultan in there is deciding who to be the next Marshal of the realm. Which actually, hold on, can I make it back in time and suggest that I become Marshal? Can I do that before he leaves? Join the feast. Sultan, Hakim, where are you hiding? Are you standing? We were here just a moment ago. Where have you hid? Hakim! Hakim! Where are you? There he is. Who do you think should be made the Marshal? Can I convince you to support me instead? Ooh, he would support me. Interesting. Now let's just get our stepfather here, father-in-law to... Oh, not stepfather, father-in-law. Would you support me to be Marshal? Yes. Because I want to try and be Marshal. So you're also my good friend, so... There we go. That's three very important people who are now supporting me to be Marshal of the realm. I don't even know that guy. That should actually make it possible for us to potentially get the... I don't even know that guy. But that should make it potentially possible for me to become Marshal. So, like the Sultan and two of his good friends, the two big guys, support me. again, that is one thing that we have not yet sort of done in this series, so that's actually something that could potentially keep it alive for a bit longer. Again, I like to end series when there's nothing left to do, but if we can become martial, then there is all of a sudden something to do. So rather than just like kind of put the series on pause, I'd rather end it properly. So if we could somehow exhaust all the possibilities, I think that would be the best. So, my castle, where I have my guardsmen. Why can't I get the good guards in here, or I only get I-4s? So I have my various people here. Sigmund, who is the train of the freelancer guys. I managed to hire him to get to my court. And we have my wife right here, who now has a new title because she's a wife. She's married. It's my husband. So as you can see, this is a very sort of cold relationship. I can use it to hire new staff members if I've somehow managed to fire one of the other guys. I can have her buy some bread for me, which is kind of strange. We can think up other ways to improve our standing in the realm by, like, she might have heard something from the other ladies about someone who has a problem, needs to be solved or whatever. So it's sort of gossiping about the others. I can have her host a feast, and I can use her to look at my household possessions, so all the stuff that I currently own. Now, if I want to hold a feast, I'll need to fill this screen here up with a bunch of food. I need spices, I need oil for the lanterns, I need lots of drink. And the more impressive table I can give, the more people will come, and thus the more relationship points I can sort of gather from it. So overall, it's a pretty good idea to hold feasts when you can. But again, it does kind of require you to invest a lot in getting all the correct, or all the food and such. I can also see my treasury here. I have 44,939 dinars to my name, apart from the stuff I have on me. So overall, I'm doing pretty well, So I have my constable here, who I can... about a settlement... wait, what? Oh. So I can release prisoners, I can look at the armory. Oh! Hold on. Really? So there's this armory here, which apparently is just generating armor and such for me. So these red diplomatic coats of plates I could actually take and give to all my followers. And they would love me for it, because they're actually pretty damn good. Like, they're almost as good as what I have. I didn't actually... Like, I kind of knew... I think I've seen this before, but I didn't realize just how much of the stuff would be here. That's interesting. So if I take... like, this many sets... there's also the whole recruits and training. I want to recruit new soldiers. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is the whole serenade, recruiting some new soldiers thing. Let's... nah, none. I have some prisoners, can you sell them for me? Oh, nice, so I can... oh, but he... okay, so that they only sell to the slave trader and not to the actual ransom broker. Alright. And what about the chancellor here? I can send gifts to, like, increase my relationship with the settlement and such. I can also use this guy to check my household possessions, but he can't host feasts. Domestic policy, never mind. I guess this guy is going to be a lot more important if you have your own kingdom to run. And the same goes with the constable, really, and the chamberlain. But again, if you have your own kingdom to run, then these guys are going to be a lot more important, because you need to, like, manage your people and such. Anyway, let us quickly go for a... no, not for a shopping spree. Let's go... camp... inventory here. Okay, so this is all the stuff that my guys have deemed too valuable to sell. Like, I have some masterwork stuff here. I have some throwing spears and such that have a lot of value, and thus they haven't been sold. And then there's a couple of things here that just hasn't been sold yet. But if we toss all of this mail armor in here, and then let your heroes select, then pretty much all of them just upgraded with new stuff. Like, some of them had better boots, because I've been upgrading my boots a couple of times, but all the chest pieces have been equipped. And as you can see, the starter stuff that they replaced, 34, 35 there, 34, 35. Like, they've all equipped it, changed up to something heavier. but they're also all of them a lot better equipped now. I didn't actually know that all of that stuff was just there for me to take. But yeah, basically I have what looks like an army now of people in proper equipment. That's actually pretty damn sweet. I wish I knew that about that earlier. Alright, so, next thing. Sell all the stuff that you just unequipped. And then let us spend some of our money to purchase some... Well, we need some food. Let's get some fresh beef, some grain, some more bread, some ale. Fine ale. Now let's just get some normal ale. And then go put this in our castle storage. And jump on the table and dance in front of my wife here. Heyo. Alright. Inventory, household possessions. Toss all of this stuff in here. Hey, let's get them the rotten chicken as well, huh? Basically, in order to make a successful feast, you need variety. You need, like, you need all the stuff fermented spices, oils, and that sort of thing. But you also need a good variety of stuff. So let's sell this rotten chicken because no one wants that. Actually, that guy can't even sell it in here then. Get my 1 gold piece for the rotten chicken. And then, since there's peace in the land, we can actually like venture out and, you know, purchase some oil and some spices and such. And I do believe if we want spices, we need to go this way. Now, Nera, didn't that used to belong to us, or... No, maybe not. It might have been another game. Like I have had another game running of this. So see, there's some normal oil, that should be plenty. Get some cheese, get some pork, get some more ale just so there's enough. Get some honey. People love honey. Again, it's an expensive feast. This is. We also need to go to Ichamur and Tolga. I should maybe not have bought the pork already because it's gonna go. Well, I didn't want to attend the tournament anyway. Okay, fine spice. That's sort of expensive, but whatever. It does. They don't use a lot. Cheap fruit, fine cabbages, and some cheap wine. Perfect. Salt, I don't think matters. Exquisite dried meat. That's really expensive dried meat, I must admit. Yeah. All right. So we have drink. We have spices. We have oil for the lamps. Now it's just a matter of getting enough different food items. And of course, payday. But since there's peace in the land, hopefully the caravans will be able to travel in without interruption, and I can actually get some tariffs. Because that's where the real money is from caravans, not just from the rents. Inventory of household possessions, let's see, fine spice, cheap fruit, fresh pork, ale, oil, cheese. Yeah, my men have started eating all of this stuff, but whatever. So if we ask her now, if we say that, okay, maybe if we hold a feast, then she'll be able to give you the, she'll be able to like judge what you have available. So we have a bountiful amount of food, but we have a meager variety, so we need more different food stuff. We have barely adequate drink, and there's not a lot of variety apparently, even though we have both wine and ale. I think it has to do with the stuff that there's not enough of it. Spice, amount is magnificent. Oil, amount is magnificent. So let's wait and gather some more different foodstuffs. Now, gathering enough food for a feast like that can take some time, especially like if you want to make a really good feast and like have everyone swooning over. Oh, there we go. Consulting with the Peers of the Realms, Ultimate Scheme, decided to confer the marshalship on you. So yeah, so long as you remain marshal, the Lords of the Realm will be expecting you to lead them on a campaign. So if you're waiting a feast, either for wedding or other purposes, you may wish to resign the marshal by speaking to a liege. Well, we are married, so we don't have to wait for that. So yeah, we are now the Marshal of the Realm, which means that our party size potential has increased quite a bit. And it also means that we have a lot more respect, or rather we command a lot more respect from everyone else. And basically we get the option of getting ambushed in villages that we visit. Good thing I have my big 200 sword equipped here. Make short work with these guys. Yeah. This big sword does a lot of damage. So... Anyway, let's see, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually, hold on, I think I have a quest to, yeah, save a village, so I'm gonna go save those. Basically, whenever you save a village, you get, if they are not completely poor, they will try to reward you afterwards, and if they actually have something to reward you with, it can usually be some pretty good food items and such. But you can see the poverty of the village is unbearable, so even when I do attack these bandits and they want to reward me, I should decline the reward because there won't be anything. So, hold on. Guys, don't charge in. Just yet. We need my archers over here, we need my infantry here. And just charge. Fuck it. Again, this is just a massacre basically because, well, I have pretty good troops, and while there are quite a few bandits and I'm forced to deal with all these peasants on my team, which means that I'll have less of my good troops. Like, I have no doubt I would have lost a lot fewer troops if I hadn't had all the peasants helping me. But unfortunately that is the situation. So yeah, I lost a couple of guys, but whatever. I'll deal with it. Not a big deal. So yeah, basically if I say take it here, I'll have absolutely... I'll get nothing. Whereas if I refute, I'll get some honor and some more relationship with them. Like you can see if I buy supplies, there's nothing, so... Yeah, they're too poor to be able to reward me, which is kind of sad. For them. So let's see, what else can we get for our table here? Well, cheese... Nothing. They actually have absolutely nothing here. But Ichimur is also always poor. I don't know what it is with this town, but I've never seen it rich. It does change hands quite often. That is a problem. And I think it's a big part of the problem. But also the fact that, like, basically because it changes hands so often, it never managed to get a high enough garrison to make it worth defending. Okay, hold on. So apparently because I am now the marshal, I am getting, like, reports that, alright, the Sultan is patrolling around his land, but we're not at war with anyone, so I can't really lead people on a campaign. I could potentially lead people on a campaign to like take out the desert bandits out here. Like if I could gather the entire army and just go after those desert bandits with all the black Kirked horsemen out here, then potentially we could get rid of them once and for all. But again, that's something that I'd do if I was desperate enough to like use my martial powers, because if I don't use them, then people will respect me less, I believe. But at the same time, I want to like I don't want to waste people's troops on seemingly insignificant stuff. Alright, let's get my archers over here. Get the infantry like here. See these guys down here, they have long spears, so I'm gonna try and keep my cavalry back for a bit. But yeah, these guys, they don't really have really good shields, so my archers will take them out quite quickly. And of course once they get close enough, get the infantry in there. But yeah, as you can see, the archers have been just ripping them apart. But yeah, since their lines have been shattered now, we can kind of get in here with the cavalry and just do the work. trying not to move too much if they still have those like long pikes out, because that's gonna kill my horse in pretty much one hit. So yeah, let's not do that. But again, this was pretty much just an archer battle. The archers took so many kills so early in it. Really not an issue. Alright, hey, new manhunters. Excellent, let's grab those. And yeah, level 30. Alright, that's pretty sweet actually. So, let's continue our quest to find food for the feast. And, well... Alright, so apparently I can put troops in pretty much any garrison I want now. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna shop around a bit to find some food and such for a feast, and then hopefully we can hold one before I end this episode. So yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead in time a bit, so see you in just a moment. Okay, so what's happened now is that I've been gathering a bit of food and such, and now I've actually found these guys. So I'm thinking if I can start a campaign. So let's talk to this guy. This gal. As a marshal, let us start a new campaign. Yeah. Alright, so we need everyone to come here to Takuba. Which hopefully they will follow. So if we wait here for some time, then hopefully people will gather around this town. And we can actually, you know, do something about these bastards. How many do we have at the moment? We don't really have that many. Okay, that's a few more. So, let's have a look here. People should be following me now. Yeah. Alright, so we have 4 armies with each about, or 5 armies with 100 something in each. So if we can find, where's the boss of these guys? That's the boss. If we can, you know, group up and actually take him out, then the rest of them will scatter and won't really be a problem. But the thing is, like, all my friends are falling behind, but it looks as though they all joined the battle on my side. So, we've managed to basically split up the group because of our superior numbers. So we managed to split up that group, the rest of them fled, so we have the boss by himself now. The rest of them will... Without the boss, the rest of them will not be a threat, because they will be by themselves. So if I take the field now as Marshal, do I get control over everyone? Yes, I do. Alright, so that's exactly what we want. So we want... Actually, let's get the cavalry to charge. Because we need to meet these head on. So let's just get everyone to charge, basically. Again, we have the superior numbers, we have the superior troops, because we have like a lot of high quality cavalry, and that's basically what the majority of my army is comprised of anyway. So again, the more, like, we just really need to take the battle to them, basically. Use our cavalry for the best. Okay, so the boss himself has been knocked out already. So I'm trying to gather the cavalry around me here so we can do sort of a proper charge together, rather than all this chasing random people. We can have the infantry and the archers chasing random people. We need the cavalry to kind of stay together as a unit if we have to deal with the black-hooded horsemen once they come in. Because they will come soon. Like, they're always last in line in these things, which is like, you think that victory is secure and then the black-coated horsemen bloody pop in. So again, the more we can keep our troops together, the easier it'll be to deal with these bastards. There we go, that's one of them out. And as you can see, because we have so many C5s and C6s, this battle is not really a big deal. But I did need the backup from the others. Because otherwise I couldn't have split up the enemy and got this guy alone. So hopefully the Serenade Sultanate should actually end up being a lot richer by this. Like, the other lords won't thank me for this. They will think I wasted time because we didn't attack a sovereign nation. But That's just due to pure stupidity, because I know for a fact that this will make a huge difference if we can get our land to be a lot more secure. But yeah, as you can see, now that the black coated horsemen are kind of in the battle here, we're not getting nearly as good results. But then again, it won't help anything to kind of try and employ tactics at this point, because the battle is too chaotic, it's too spread out in the first place. If I gather people, they'll just end up turning their backs to them, and they will, yeah, be vulnerable. So basically what we need to do is get the horsemen to engage in melee combat, and then charge them with lances. Which is pretty much what people are doing already. Like that. That's how you kill them. Now, of course, because I'm the marshal and just the chief commander on the field, all the defeats and such that happen look as though it's troops being lost. Or rather, my troops being lost, and not just companions or allies. There we are. I think there's like one guy left, yeah, right there. There we are, Jabba's party has been defeated, so the rest of them should be scattered all over the place now. Lost a couple of people, not too bad, considering the how much they lost. But of course he manages to escape. I don't think you can actually capture those guys, which is kind of sad. But he did have 600 prisoners. So this is the portion of it that's kind of my due. Everyone involved, of course, gets to recruit some prisoners, so let's get rid of these again. Like, I just recruited these from someone else, and some other bandits I defeated. But since there are better troops here, I'm just gonna, you know, give them their freedom. Let's get these 4s. Bunch of Rodoks. Some Gurgits. Ooh, C5. Ooh, we have a C7 here. I did not see him. I think, do I have some? Let's grab you. There we are. C7. Anyone else high ranking? Nope. Alright. And no good loot, of course, but whatever. We managed to defeat Jabba, which means that everyone else has been spread out. So if we can just, like, you know, catch up to some of these other guys and get rid of them. This guy has 50 black coated horsemen, so he's still very much a threat. Let's see, I'm only getting 2 to join me in this battle, but yeah, I think this has already been going on for too long. I'm probably going to do one more episode where we host a feast, and then, provided that a battle actually breaks out or a war breaks out, we can have a proper military campaign against an enemy and actually besiege some cities. But we'll see about that. So yeah, until next time, I'm Jerry. This has been Mount & Blade Warband with the Floris mod expansion, and I hope you enjoyed the wedding. Bye.